Riding a bum, waving my cap ahead so we don't prolong what's inexorable. The end is spiral was broken by chemicals. Insatiably craving a logic, not a want. It's a need more so than what is selectively hearing what's selectively to me. If there was a silver bullet, they would have found it. Today's big news is sure to be the story that changes the world and makes it okay. When a celebrity makes her mark that causes offense, it's a one offend, no one sad, and the fans in a week everyone forgets. And yes, I believe, but one little droplet cannot be responsible for the flood that's gonna end up, but it won't affect me. Well, yes, it's gone, but for a shot and we had all that we wanted, it was worth it. They hadn't shadows casing the joints. My $1 million idea will not stream. We're having technical difficulties while they make some bullshit the focal point. My light bulb moments already mainstream. Simon Reef travel documentaries. Automatons play 3D chess while stoned. Although they're frail and pallid, they alone are able to crack the enigma code. And mild is a Martian poetry. My life is one big lemonade daydream. Please just put us out of our misery in 3. But I know outfits make the world go round. Can't tell the charlatans when everyone's so profound. The Harley Quinn lady but sitting in her penthouse looking out on all the secrets that'll die when she's passed. Copy and paste, anecdotes a smile on my face. I arrive fashionably late, they are so sycophantic. Believe me, interviewing the nation's vanquishing athletes while they're still struggling to breathe is gonna be less frantic. Yeah. There's a high demand for some laughter straight from a can. Your obsolescence has been planned, warranty has expired. We sent an RSVP for your private life so that we can tell idiosyncrasies about your day desire. They've all been big fans from day one, apparently. If this was the 50s, we'd be in bed having a cig. It's Jedi business, so please just go back to your drinks. Oh, I'm so glad that you achieved this fanatic pipe dream. That question's an accident waiting to happen. In the napkins there was spat when you gave them your answer. A reality show pass is what you have managed to cause. The echo chambers for the fart, the frosted in the water. They've all been big fans from day one, apparently. If this was the 50s, we'd be in bed having a cig. It's Jedi business, so please just go back to your drinks. Oh, I'm so glad that you achieved this fanatic pipe dream. The door's open, your second personality has broke the fourth wall behind the curtain, it will peek. Two method actors chatting inside the speakeasy. Video blocked in your country, saved at neutrality. The grass is greener on the other side, and I made that in a literal sense. Our garden is a rewarding project. We sit back and let nature do the rest. And according to the house plans, what I consider to be the front door is the back. In the garden a pigeon built a nest. I guess she feels it is safe from attack. A perfect lawn and colourful flower beds meant they make her after unruly children. Trampled everything, so we gave it to hedgehogs instead. Can we go back? Can we go back? Along the crack where the patio meets the path, which is on a slight gradient, you'll always find a lot of different weeds in addition to our normal nests. One day my grandma picked out all the weeds and destroyed up like ants in a red ant nest. Both colonies started having a fight. I saw a queen ant which I won't forget. A perfect lawn and colourful flower beds meant they make her after unruly children. Trampled everything, so we gave it to hedgehogs instead. Dug a hole and filled it with a plastic box, filled it with stones and water to attract frogs. The box is buried now, there's grass growing over the top. Can we go back? Can we go back? Oh, can we go back? I asked, though I know the answer's no. Sharing all your thoughts on subjects which are of little importance, asking so long ago. All talk that isn't smiles, but to a star. My days are muscle memory. I'm dying to give you the third degree. Not out of the burning peninsula. You're just a taciturn and it's boring. Well, I can see my house from here, and hence I want to steer away from the boat I can get to so conveniently. Well, I've become accustomed to this life, but I know you hate it more than a comedian getting his mum on TV. I enjoy the balance between my home and the merry Celeste at sea. Oh well, I was in self-isolation long before everyone got quarantined. Thought it was a hair in the soup. We're in a bloodless coop. I really wanna fight back, but it seems I am a dying breed. We were tricked into pit water. Although the temperature is rising, everybody's okay, but this rock is gonna leap. So many possibilities. I end up on my own, doing nothing. Now that I'm left to my devices, putrid pleasure beckons, 'cause life's boring. So boring. I know I am laughing, but it's not funny. I cling on to remnants of a routine as I near terminal velocity. Though it may seem it, I am not here by choice. You say in this mess that I should rejoice. Reply in my customer service voice. Every day it's the same, and it's all a waste. It's all a waste. Every day it's the same, and it's all a waste every day. In the transparency, already adept for beach daiquiris, encumbered by distress, killed himself trying to fake his own death. Though I have no trouble lying through my teeth, I'm really not sure if my eyes deceive the stressful places where I wanna be. Every day, it's the same, and it's all a waste. It's all a waste. Every day, it's the same, and it's all a waste. It's all a waste. Every day, oh, it's the same, and it's all a waste. It's all a waste. Every day, oh, it's the same, and it's all a waste. It's all a waste. It's just a fucking waste every day. I always have a list of tasks written in my Google Chrome tabs. I always put them off till the next day. But tomorrow will be different because this time I really will complete them just like I said yesterday. I don't trust anyone else, oh, but I trust them far more than I trust myself. I use my iPod Nano for 9 years until its demise. I used my phone until I couldn't charge it, the pen it died. My laptop is fucked, but I'll use it till the end like last time. The plastic around my laptop monitor is falling apart. It's crudely stuck together with duct tape. It's so slow that Windows tells me to use a basic color scheme. Shame I can fix this problem with some tape. At least if we get burgled, they'll leave my laptop, can't imagine it would sell. Well, there was a shit phone. Kevin, I told us on the Conan O'Brien show. I used my iPod Nano for 9 years until its demise. I used my phone until I couldn't charge it, the pen it died. My laptop is fucked, but I'll use it till the end like last time. I'm pushing the boundaries of planned obsolescence as past what was possible if it ain't broke, then don't fix it, but it was. Going on a one-man mission against a corporation. When my laptop decides to freeze, I pray that it's temporary, but alas, more often than not I'm forced to hold the off button. But as soon as it bounces back, it offers to restore my tabs. Guess I didn't escape them after all. I'll do them tomorrow. Leave through the front door, for which I have no key. I pass the play park, which used to have rusty climbing frames that got replaced when I was too old to play. I turn a corner, there's a fork in the path. Left takes more time, but not if you cycle fast. I go straight ahead as I've got no leisure time to waste. I've walked this route 1,000 times, and I could do it with closed eyes. Walk down paths which Google Maps does not recognize. Wait, really? through blackberries in a squiggly line, where I saw a postman fall off his bike. Was so proud when I first cycled through them without stopping. Then the path which crosses the river Linnet, past signs that say cycling's not permitted. I broke the rules, so lock me up and throw away the key. I've walked this route 1,000 times, and I could do it with closed eyes. Walk down paths which Google Maps does not recognize. I've got a watch that gives a step count to aim for, based on recent activity. My target is so very low. Yeah, really. The skipping rope is twirling double dutching down the line. The fingers cannot cope. The friction burns present a callous line. I felt the honeybee crafting its line to calibrate this new hive mind. The self-contained units are tight, so fill your lungs and shut one eye. I'll chase you up and down the Penrose stairs, carousing caverns of potential. The magic pixie dream girl token stare. Of course it's all inconsequential. Oh. Her reflection sits on a pool of water in cupped hands. Detail will leak through thin fissures between my fingers to dry land. The liquid dilutes as it sneaks through slits, leaving a blunt identikit, clandestine behind separate lands. Money hidden in the mattress. The shards of glass are seldom seen down here. In open air you'll smell the flowers. Incredulous what that makes to my dear. Revolving double helix showers. So put your soul on the pedal, the mechanism will revolve. Its sensory will hypnotize, just like a this or serpentine. Surrealism, non-fiction falls, and once with motion it enthralls, and blizzards falls tend to snowball. I'm soaking wet from the soda fizz. I shook the bottle up and then removed the lid. And knowing sweet succubs has never meant it, that your brief cap is off, the points are bulleted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pandora's box. Curiosity will kill the foolish cat who has unearthed the key in the DeLorean. I've travelled and seen what's inevitable, but that'll not stop me. The two of us commence perfectly symmetrical violence. I'll hold my finger down on the keyboard, because the longer the note, the more dread a glitch or just a mind behind glass. Invisible barriers will prolong the fast. A straight to television movie I'll pass. It'll be full of continuity errors. The two of us commence perfectly symmetrical violence. I hold my finger down on the keyboard because the longer the note, the more dread within a magpie nest of spine. Shrapnel stored for an opportune time. Press F to pay respects to what we had, 'cause I've gone bad, though I may appear ripe. A treasure map of atrocities and subterranean worlds, looking under palm trees and discarded tin cans are brought by the sea, and they are piling up on the beach. And once again the two of us commence perfectly symmetrical violence. I hold my finger down on the keyboard because the longer the note, the more dread edges of the dividing line pierce shadows with a saber of light, and me awakes what a body will lay. It's a new day and the shore looks sublime. Uh-oh. It's all a game of catch and release. Mission impossible, secret identity. My skill allow me to breach security, a room with the anonymity. At last I've put a face to the name. The writers got so bored, they jumped the shark again. I got some big news, but before I explain, you better take a seat in my fate. I printed out my 2-week notice, but it hasn't left my desk. My optic tract avoids it, but that's just a side effect of placing all of your belief in the propaganda machine. And I can't wait. No, I can't wait for that to be me. You'll never hear me say that's a wrap. Let's camera action on this, so prepared for strap. Feel like the wanna cry, run somewhere attack. I'm aiming at you loaded with blanks. I hope this plan sees the light of day. Carbon offset in the form of a model train. No time is talking but back in the day, sorry I gave away the whole game. Well, I've been looking, but the answer to my question is long gone. It died with Arc 282011.com. The whistleblower won't succeed, 'cause I am blind but think I see, and I can't wait. No, I can't wait for that to be me. I was wrong, you had every right to criticize, and then I tried to save this with some lies, and the thing about it I most despise is that it was. Ooh.